Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Single Mom's Voice. My name is Adaisy Jonas. If you're joining us here for the first time, kindly like, share and subscribe. Yes, this is Single Mom's Voice. If you're a single mother, I'm so happy and glad to have you here. It means the world to me. And if you're not a single mother and you just enjoy my channel, I'm so happy and I'm grateful to have you here. And if you're a male, so today we'll be talking about the impact of parental expectation on single moms. The impact of parental expectations on single moms. Sorry, I think I'm a bit tensed. So let's get into today's topic. Now, what's the reason why I chose this topic to talk about it today? When I got pregnant, I was so scared to tell my parents, especially my dad, because I was like, he's gonna kill me. My father is a deacon. What will people say and all that? But luckily for me, my dad was angry. Yes, was very. Even he didn't want to believe that I was pregnant. Even when my brothers were telling him that I was pregnant, he said, "For what? How can that I'm not?" I think the worst thing is if he didn't know that I was already having sex. So, but why I said luckily for me was that is that my father accepted, my mom accepted my child. They helped me take care of her. They are still helping me raise her. Yes. So imagine a scenario where I tell my parents I'm pregnant and they disown me, because most parents behave that way. They disown their child, they lay curses on them, they maltreat the child to the extent of maltreating the grandchild also. They send them to the streets, send them packing. Why? Your child is pregnant, yes. But is it the end of the world? No. You don't treat your child like that. If people reject her and humiliate her outside, you, her parent, would do same? What makes you different? Why are you her parent? If you will treat her same way outsiders will treat her, if you will treat her same way uncles or family relatives will treat her, if you will mock her. So that is why I choose to talk about this today, because so many single mothers have lost their lives. So many women have lost their lives because why? They want to go through abortions. Because what will people say? What will my parents, how will my parents take it? My dad is going to die. My mom is going to die. Like that they expected more from me. They feel that they've disappointed their parents. Most people that commit abortion or suicide or anything is not even only about what people say. It's about what their parents would think. How would their parents see them? How would their parents react? Because if they knew that they have their parents' love and support, I don't think what people say will matter to them. Because when they go out there and people humiliate them and bash them, they know that they are loved at home. When they come home, they feel that love. Their parents encourage and say, "Don't worry, it's fine. It's gonna be better. You have this love, somebody encouraging you. You feel better." So let's get into today's topic. What I'm trying to say is so many losses that we've had as a woman, as a child, as a parent, is the lack of support from home. Yes. I'm not saying women should go about getting pregnant. I'm not saying young girls should go about getting pregnant. But if it happens, please don't chase your daughter into the streets. Don't disown your child. So let's talk about today's topic. What are the impacts of expectation on single mothers? One, unrealistic expectations. Unrealistic expectations. Some parents have unrealistic expectations for their kids or single mom child, such as expecting them to manage everything on their own or achieve certain milestone. You know, most girls that get pregnant these days is because of lack of love from home. Permit me to say. Because some of these girls, they come to school, maybe they leave home, they are not loved properly. They come to school, maybe they meet a guy, and the guy shows them love. Even if the person is not genuine about that love, just little care, little kindness, they are carried away. They are in love with this person because they don't know what love is. They've never experienced it from home. We should do better as parents. Love your kids properly. Don't set certain milestone for them and say you must overcome this. And some parents that are well to do, that they are known in the society, Some of them, their kids are threatened because they feel that since their parents is this, they have to do better. If not, they are disappointment. Don't even bring competition among your kids. Because this one is doing better, you start using this one to shame the other and say, look at your brother, is it not this? No, don't do that. Yes, you're a very reputable person you're a very reputable lawyer, for example. Doesn't mean your child must study law. If your child does not have passion for law, leave your child to go for what he or she loves. As long as it's a reasonable thing. It's not something that will waste or harm them or waste their lives. 2. Pressure to conform. Pressure to conform. Parents pressure single moms to conform to traditional family structure or expectations, which can create guilt or shame. Yes, it's good. Me, I want to get married someday. I really love love. I love the whole, family settings, monogamy setting. But in a situation whereby child is already pregnant, doesn't mean she can't get married someday. Doesn't mean she wants to get married also. There are some women out there that doesn't want to get married. Yes. There are women that doesn't want to get married. They just want to have children, have kids, and move on with their lives. It's not like it's something they want. And you see some parents will be like, God forbid, my child can never be that. This one, that. No, it's her choice. Yes. And if your child already has a child, does not mean she won't settle down. As long as you're being genuine and honest, and you don't lie about your child. I see some single mothers that deny having kids. For what? Because of a man. Because you want to get married. A man that loves you, loves you. A man that will stay with you, will stay with you. It's better to be open and genuine from the beginning than for him to find out later. Because if you're into being in his shoes and you get married to him and you find out that he has a child, you won't be happy. So why do that to him? Be honest. A man that will love you will love you. Me as a person, I meet you as a guy. I have a child though. Is it fine? Is it something you're okay with? Can you cope with that? Because if I don't tell you at the beginning, I might end up hurting myself. Because some families, they don't accept single moms. Some men don't accept single moms. I think it's their tradition or something they just decided on their own. I don't know. So what if he's one of those guys that doesn't like single moms, that doesn't, I'll end up hurting myself because he will break up. He will surely leave me. There's no two way about it. There's no crying. The year I gave birth, I met this guy. Although I didn't tell him, it was the first time we were meeting. I wanted to see who he is and hear him talk. And he was saying all sorts of things. He can never be with a single mom. He can't date a single mother. He can't date any lady that has a child. He said so many horrible things. Single moms are this, they sleep around, they that. And I said, okay, I have a child. Then he went mute. I said, won't you say something? You know the thing he said? Well, you're different. It's not like I can decide to try with you and start with you. I said, me? You want to start with me? You want to try with me? Possible. It's not possible. I'm not interested anymore. Like, you already said these things. He said it out of his heart. Abundance of his heart. That is where he said it from. So, be honest from the beginning. Because you don't know the way the guy you're dating reasons or sees life. So how do you navigate complex family dynamics as a single mama? How do you navigate, the dynamics as a single mom? What do you do? How do you navigate it? First of all, let me say something. Believe it or not, our families, friends, siblings, and parents play an important role in the lives of single mothers. Yes, believe it or not. The impact of parental support or lack of it on single mothers. Emotional harm. If you don't support single moms emotionally, I don't think they can cope. Some of them end up having postpartum depression. Some of them end up having mental illness. It's too much. The world is already judging them. Why would you judge them also? It's difficult, it's hard, but it's already done. This person is your child. Think about what you went through giving birth to this child, and you know this person will go through the same thing to give birth to this other your grandchild, and you choose to abandon him or her. No, support them emotionally. Support them emotionally. Be available emotionally. Support them financially. They need funds. Babies are expensive. Have you priced baby things? If you price baby things, you will know that babies are expensive. Like the pampers and all that. They need financial support because most of these single moms, they don't have their baby daddies in their life. Maybe they are divorced or the baby daddy is dead or something. They are only doing it on their own. All on their own. Me, I don't, if not for my parents, I don't know. I don't know. Because it's just me. It's just me. The man is not in our lives. In fact, he got married like 2 years ago. So, emotional support, financial support, child care help, babysitting, picking up the kids. You can decide to babysit your grandkids as parents or family members. Allow them go out. These girls are young girls. They still have their life ahead of them. Try to babysit, help them babysit these kids so that maybe they can go back to school, learn a skill, meet someone new, someone nice, someone better, do something with their lives. It's not the end of the road for them. Try to reach out and help. What are the roles of parents in participating or perpetuating stigma around single mothers? What are the roles parents play? Negative attitude. You see that negative attitude? Your parents will just start hating you for no reason. I know, yes, they feel disappointed. This was not what I was expecting. But this person is your child. Rather than humiliating or giving them negative attitude, why don't encourage them and tell them that it's not the end of the road. You can do better. When I got pregnant, when I gave birth, I went to the house. My father told me something. My father said, you see this stick that have pierced your eye, this particular stick, don't allow it to pierce your eyes twice. That same stick, avoid it so that it won't pierce your eyes twice. That is to tell you that this thing you've done, yes, you've done it, but don't allow it to repeat itself. Don't intentionally allow it to repeat itself. That is what he meant. That's what he advised me. So even if you're a single mom of 2, of 3, I advise you, if you are not getting married, if you are not married yet, please don't give birth anymore. Focus on your kids so that you can raise them properly. Lack of understanding. These are the roles parents play in stigmatizing single mothers. Lack of understanding. Parents may not fully understand the challenges and experiences of single moms, which can lead to insensitive comments or judgments. You start judging them, start saying things like prostitute. That's what you went to school to do. That's what, look at you. I was talking to you, but you know if it's how to open your legs for a man. Like, those are harming. It's not fair. It's not nice. As a mom, as a dad, you say these things to your child. No. Don't use negative words on them. It will demoralize them. Because they're already having negative words from outsiders. People are already bashing them, saying all sorts of things about them. And they come home where they feel they can be safe. And it's not safe at all. What do you expect from them? You see people committing abortions. Yes, it's not wrong for you to commit your abortion, no. But if you know, some girls would love to keep their child or their children, but if they remember what will happen to them if they keep this child, if they remember what their parents will do to them, they don't have any choice than to remove it, which is not nice, which is not good. Comparison to traditional families. Some parents compare their single mom child to traditional families, which can create feelings of inadequacy or failure. You start comparing your child. Is this not Mama Nkechi's daughter? She's getting married. Look at her, Shebi. But your own is to go and get pregnant and bring children and child to this house. Why? Maka, why? Do you know how many Nkechi has removed? Even if Nkechi has not removed, how do you know that Nkechi is happy in a marriage? Even if Nkechi is happy in a marriage, must you compare both of them? Don't do it. Don't do it. So, navigating complex family dynamics as a single mom, how do you navigate these dynamics? How do you navigate these challenges? Dealing with unsupportive parents. Single moms face challenges when there is no support or any kind of any from parents or family members, be it emotional, financial, childcare support, any kind. Single moms experience challenges when there is no support from loved ones, from family members. This is really I'm trying not to be emotional right now. So yeah. Managing conflict expectations. Managing conflicting and conflict expectations. Single moms can face conflicting challenges, expectation from their parents. Please don't place your child on any form. Yes, you expect them to be better, rather than telling them that is this not your mate, it's not. Push them to be better with positive words, with love, with encouragement and kindness. Tell them that they are pregnant is not the end of the world. When I told my mom, I was in year 3 then, and she told me, if you give birth, bring her. I'll take care of the child while you continue your school. Imagine she told me, from there, just carry that child and be going. Oh, I don't want to see you and that child in my house. If you know what is good for you, go and stay with that man. Imagine they forced me on this guy. I would know I will not be happy, because probably he might not have feelings for me. We might not be in a happy relationship or a marriage. How will I then finish school? How will I handle the child and be going to school? Please be emotionally available for your children, for your single daughters, for your single mom child. Maintaining healthy relationships. Maintain healthy relationship with your child. Talk about things. Ask how she's feeling. Then I was pregnant. My dad would call me and ask me, how are you? How is baby? He didn't try to make it look like I got pregnant out of wedlock. Though he was unhappy, but he didn't want to show it to me. Though he was disappointed, but he didn't want to show it to me. How parents can help single moms develop resilience. How can you help your child develop resilience in a world where they are bashing women, where they are bashing single mothers? Encourage self-care. Encourage them to take good care of themselves. You see, when I gave birth, my mom, when she was coming from Lagos, she bought ajumbise, bought mirilda, bought so many things, bought Schnapp. She said I have to drink it, that my tummy, nobody should know that I've given birth, that I have to look good. Encourage self-care. Make them feel good about themselves, that it's not the end of the world, they are not old. Even married women, the fact that you give birth does not make you old. Still look good. Providing emotional support, like I said before. Provide emotional support for your daughters. It will go a long way. But even if they are not pregnant, they might be having challenges that they can't talk to anybody about. Talk to your kids. Mothers, be very close to your children. I'm particularly close to my dad. I tell him almost everything. It's not like I'm not close to my mom. But right from time, it's been that way. Helping with problem solving. Help them with certain problems they might be experiencing. How can we help? What do you want? Do you need this? Surprise them. Help them. Make them feel loved. Since the man that did what he did deemed it fit not to be there or take responsibility, you guys should show that man that she's loved at home, that you guys don't give a damn about him if he's there or not, that you guys can take good care of your child, that your child is fine and perfectly okay with you at home. We've come to the end of today's topic. I hope we learned something. I hope we enjoyed the topic today. Please, parents, do better. Don't push your children into doing certain things they are not supposed to. Don't make them feel like an outcast. Love them more. Take good care of them. Encourage them. Show them love. So that when they get love outside, it will not be new. It will not feel like something different because they are loved at home. So we've come to the end of today's topic. You know how we do it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please. It means the world to me. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye.